Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Catch Up with Maths. We were staying in this very humble and very simple homestay in Mangalore during our visit. This whole place is very neat, clean, and if you see, there were cats around in the house. There were lots of trees all around, and as soon as you used to open the balcony here in the living room, you could see all these wonderful plants that are grown here basically in the ghats. And the facility provided in the homestay was also very good, but the only requirement that they had was they wanted, whoever would come here to stay, they wanted them to be vegetarian. So apart from that, the house was very neat and clean. This is one of the bedroom. Now somebody was getting ready here, so I can't show that, but it was pretty good, decent. This is a bathroom there which has an Indian style of toilet, and this is the kitchen which had everything: the gas stove, they had even the water filter and fridge, and even the mixie, everything. It was a complete kitchen like how you would have in your home. And this one is the utility area, which had a dining table with 4 chairs and the washing machine and an iron stand. I would try and provide the link to this particular homestay where we had stayed for almost 3 nights and 4 days. And this is the other room. So there were two rooms, and all the rooms had AC. Both the rooms had AC and the fan as well. They had also given an extra bed. So we made use of it because it was provided. We needed it because we were five of us. So we made use of this bed. So yeah, we planned to go to Sringeri. So we got fresh in the morning when we left from Mangalore, and the roads in Mangalore are so neat and clean, and honestly they are much better than the Bangalore roads here for sure. Now this entire video would be divided into three parts. In this video I'll cover a few places that we visited on the first day of our stay in Mangalore. And the reason why we came to Mangalore was to attend our, every year there is an annual celebration that takes place of our goddess, the home goddess of our family in our native. So I'll take you to my native places, all the places where my grandparents were brought up. So those places there, that's an exclusive video which you shouldn't be missing, because I'll be taking you to places which are very unique, you would have not seen in any of the vlogs before. That is one thing. And in another vlog, the third vlog would be about the festivity that took place in my native, which includes also what you saw in the Kantara movie. Panjurli, Bhutakola is also going to be included, and everything about the ritual, actually how it is celebrated here in the Malnad region, I will show you in that third vlog. So don't miss out. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe so that you do not miss the notification. Okay, we left from Mangalore. We had a small pit stop here in Moodbidre where we had our breakfast in the morning. We actually, from Mangalore, we took the airport road, the Mangalore airport road. From there you have to go to Moodbidre, and from Mangalore to Moodbidre the road is very narrow, and the traffic is pretty much high in the morning. So that is one thing, you need to start early so that you can avoid all the traffic. And then after Moodbidre, you got to go a little further. From there you got to take a deviation towards the left, which would take you to the Kudremukh National Park. There you will have a check post where everything, your car number and all the details of the people traveling in the car, everything is made note of. And that journey there in the national park is very beautiful. It is very serene, and the only request is please do not litter there by throwing any plastic, because it's a national park. So this is the check post that I was talking about, and here all the details. I think they even charged a little bit. So there is a police guard here who would, collect the coupon, some sort of, voucher that is given. So that is given to us, and later it is collected again on the other side of the check post. Now, this video is basically going to be a little bit of temple run. The first one in the list is Sringeri, which is a temple hill town that is located in the Chikmagalur district, which is around 86 kilometers from Chikmagalur and 110 kilometers from Bangalore. And it is the first mata that was established by Adi Shankaracharya in the 8th century and is on the banks of river Tunga. Now, a little trivia about this place, which is going to be very interesting. Now, here the name Sringeri is basically derived from a nearby hill that is named Rishya Shringagiri, where Rishya Shringa, the son of Rishi Vibhandaka, lived here for many years. Is what it is believed to be. According to a legend, Sri Adi Shankara was walking by the Tunga river and he saw a cobra with a raised hood and was providing shelter from the hot sun to a frog which is undergoing labor. And he was actually astonished by the sight of this, and he chose this place as his home for 12 years, and he decided to teach his disciplines, various Vedic shastras and literature in accordance to the Advaita Vedanta. So this way Sri Adi Shankaracharya set up the Sharada Peeta here, and he built a very humble shrine with the idol of Sharadamba made of sandalwood, but it was subsequently replaced by a temple structure which was built in the Kerala style with the sandalwood idol that also got replaced by the golden one by Sri Bharati Krishna Tirtha Swamiji and Sri Vidyaranya Mahaswamiji. Oh my god, this ride in the Kudremukh National Park was the best. People who come from cities, for them this is something like once in a lifetime experience, don't you think so? And it was so beautiful. That's what I'm trying to say here. Now, if you're coming to Sringeri, don't forget to visit the Sharada Lakshmi Narasimha Peeta that is there in Hariharpura, which is I think around 20 kilometers from Sringeri, and was also established by Sri Adi Shankaracharya on the banks of river Tunga. So on reaching Sringeri, we parked the car here in the parking lot and we straightway went to the temple because we were already late, because we came from Bangalore to Mangalore, and on the same day we came to visit all these places. So when we left from Mangalore, it was pretty late. I think it was around 10:30 or so, because our bus that came from Bangalore reached very late. Now the Gopura that you saw here, it's called the Raja Gopura, which is around 127 feet tall and was completed in the year 2014. Now this one is Sri Sharadamba Temple and that one is Sri Vidya Shankara Temple, and both of these are visited by a large number of pilgrims all around the year, and this is how the temple looks from around. Now the temple timings I will provide it on the screen, but since we were there here for the Annadanam, I will only suggest you people to have food here because it was very good, and it is between 12:15 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. So if you're, because we came here during the lunchtime, so we decided to have lunch here. Now this Sri Vidya Shankara temple was built by Sri Vidyaranya Mahaswamiji in the year 1338 AD to commemorate the pontiff Sri Shankara. It is built in a rectangular shape, and it has both Hoysala and Dravidian style of architecture that you can see in this temple all around. And it is beautifully carved, and it stands like a beautiful monument here in the Sringeri Sharada Peetham. So after Sringeri, we actually wanted to go to Hariharpura, but then we were told there was some event going on and it was very crowded. So we decided to go to the Annapoorneshwari Temple at Hornadu. Now, this is almost close to 100 kilometers from Chikmagalur and 125 kilometers from Mangalore and 75 kilometers from Sringeri. We usually refer to Google Maps whenever we visit such places because it is very time consuming to stop every now and then and ask people, and that too in these kind of locations where you don't find people in on the road. So we went by Google. Initially it was all good, but later on the it was, I don't know, I don't even know how many hills we climbed and came down because the road was so narrow and it was a single road. And I don't know, this I don't think is the proper route, or the whole stretch was very pathetic. It was, the road condition also wasn't so good. So I would only suggest you people ask any localites before you leave Sringeri, if at all you're going to Hornadu. Now, okay, a little information about the place which we are visiting now, the Annapoorneshwari Temple. It is situated on the banks of River Bhadra, amidst a thick forest ranges of the Western Ghats. If you can see around, this whole stretch was full of these huge trees all around. So the journey was good and very time consuming. The 75 kilometers, I think we took more than 2 hours. Now, since we had to go back to Mangalore, we just skipped a few places, nearby places which are really worth visiting. One such place is Gangamula, which is the birthplace of three famous rivers, the Tunga, Bhadra, and Netravati, and is around 40 kilometers from Sringeri. So you can visit that place, or even Kyatanmakki hill view, which is around 10 kilometers again, and Kudremukh, which is 28 kilometers, and even the Kalaseshwara Temple that is there in Kalasa, which we'll be visiting after Hornadu, which I'll show you in this video. But it was very late. It was like almost 7 o'clock when we reached there, but because of this road again. But yes, you can go there early, which is around 6 kilometers, and from Hornadu, and 65 kilometers from Sringeri. Now look at this stretch of road. It was so patchy. It was, I don't even call this a road. It was only filled with mud and there was no road. And as we went further, we came across a bridge which was under construction, and we had to go through that bridge. We were damn scared, honestly, because there was some civil work that was going on there, and we were asked to cross that bridge, sitting in the car. And if you just see, this is that place where we came, and we couldn't even go back from here because if we had to go back, there was no second route at all. That's why I said, I guess this whole stretch of road is very bad. So please avoid this road, and please ask somebody before leaving Sringeri what is the actual route to be taken. You see that there is some construction work going on, and this is that bridge which we crossed so slowly. We were so scared, but somehow, God's grace, we were able to cross that path. We never knew how early we'll reach Hornadu, but thankfully we reached there before sunset. And honestly, we would have reached earlier, but then you know what the reason is. Okay, so this is how Hornadu looks, completely, the beauty of mountains that is there all around the temple. You need to capture that beauty in your heart and soul. And okay, this is the parking lot, and you need to come this way, park your car here, and then you got to walk to the temple. and this whole place is worth a visit. Do come here if you haven't yet. Now, a little trivia about this place itself. As per legend, it is said Lord Shiva had an argument with wife Parvati and declared everything, including food, as an illusion or Maya. To prove him wrong, Parvati disappeared, resulting in nature becoming still and caused drought. And later, taking pity on the world, Parvati appeared as Devi Annapoorneshwari and distributed food to all. It is also believed that once Lord Shiva had a curse and it was reversed when he visited the Devi and sought her blessings. And even today, it is believed that anyone who seeks the goddess's blessing in this place would never have scarcity of food in life. Isn't that an amazing information? I never knew about this till I came to this place. And also, a small information, all male visitors to the temple have to remove their shirts and undershirts and preferably cover their shoulders with a shawl as a mark of respect and humility in front of the Devi. From here, we left to visit Kalaseshwara Temple, and we did not make the mistake what we did before. We asked the route, and it is around 6 kilometers from here, so it was pretty much, I think we reached in 15 minutes. And sorry, photography is not allowed inside the temple, so I can't show you inside of the temple in any of these places. But yes, I'll give you enough information for you as a reason to go to these places. Now, Kalaseshwara Temple is also known as Dakshina Kashi and is located on the Kalasa Road in the Mudigere Taluk of Chikmagalur district. It is 84 kilometers from Chikmagalur and is located on the banks of river Bhadra and is believed to be built by sage Agastya. Now, this place also has a mythological story. As per Skanda Purana, it is believed that Lord Shiva and Parvati were getting married in Kashi, and because of which there was a huge imbalance on earth due to the presence of many god and goddesses, of course, to witness the wedding. So Lord Shiva asked sage Agastya to go to the south and balance the earth, but he was reluctant, and because he also wanted to see the wedding, he said he doesn't want to go. So Lord Shiva granted the sage a divine vision to witness the wedding from anywhere that he wished to. And so, this way, sage Agastya believed to have witnessed the wedding from Kalasa, and he, after seeing the wedding, he was so happy that he installed a Shivalinga which is in the shape of Kalasha and or a pot, and that is why this name is also called as Kalaseshwara Temple. As per researchers, the temple has a few inscriptions that dates back to 1154 CE. So it's a very pretty old temple, very sacred, and it's called Dakshina Kashi. So if you people can't visit Kashi, I think this is the place that you must visit. It was almost, I think, 7:30 in the night when we were going back to Mangalore where we were staying, and this was in the month of November when actually we visited. I'm very sorry for this late upload, but this was during Kartik Masa that we visited, so the whole temple was beautifully lit, and the people here were preparing to light the diyas as well. And this place, it is tucked in the tea estate, I mean amidst the tea estate. So if you visit this place during daytime, if you're interested in photography, you would enjoy taking pictures here, because all around this temple is the tea estate. So that is one thing. So if you're traveling across the Kalasa road to Kudremukh, you will find this temple on the left hand side as you're going. So do take a small stop here, because this temple is definitely worth a visit. So, okay, after a visit to this temple, we were very happy. We wanted to go back to Mangalore, and the journey was very long. And this is how the road was amidst the Kudremukh National Park. We just couldn't find anything on the road, no food to eat. So, if you really want to have something, please have food in Hornadu before you leave from there, because otherwise, you don't find a good hotel anywhere on the way back. So that is one thing. So yeah, we reached Mangalore, I guess, at 11:30 in the night. It was this road again was too lengthy, and you just see this, you there was just nothing, left right, and we came across the Kudremukh National Park, and again the same Mudbidre, and from there to Mangalore. So okay, I'll end this vlog here, but yes, I hope the information serve you in a good way if at all you're visiting these places anytime soon. Okay, so I'll end my vlog here. I've promised you I'll come back with a very interesting vlog on my native places that I visited in the next video that I'm going to upload. Till then, you all please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and see you all soon. Bye bye.